Hi Virgo, and welcome to my channel. I am an intuitive tarot card reader, and this will be your weekly segment. It will be a 3-card general spread, drawing out some messages that may be helpful for you for the upcoming 7 days. I will be using my Egyptian tarot. I haven't used it for a while, so just to keep things fresh and interesting, I will be using the Egyptian tarot. I will provide it in the description box below if you're interested in the deck. It's got some absolutely wonderful imagery. Having said that, thank you so much for joining me, Virgo. If you enjoy this weekly content and you'd like to see more, please leave behind a like. Alternatively, you can subscribe to receive further notifications of any upcoming horoscope, tarot, or themed love or career readings in the upcoming weeks and months. Let's get straight into it and see what's coming up for the sign of Virgo in the upcoming week. Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or if you're dealing with a Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, this reading could be applicable for you. Now, you've literally had 3 cards, which is what I wanted to pick out, fall out of the deck. So there's definitely a message that you need to hear. You need to hear this. Okay, let's have a look what it is. We've got the King of Swords, followed by the 8 of Swords, and the Knave of Chalices. Okay, the first card, the King of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy here. Now, Virgo, you are ruled by Mercury, so this could be you, but the King of Swords is very, very confronting, okay? There could be quite a confrontation coming up here. The King of Swords is very determined to say what he needs to say. He exercises his authority. It's a matter of principle, so there's a lesson that needs to be learnt for you in the upcoming week. He's often seen in this Egyptian deck as the Lord of War, so I'm not sure if there's a confrontation or a heated discussion that may take place in the upcoming week. Of course, this could also speak of an internal battle, Virgo, which as a Gemini, as someone ruled by the sign of by the planet of Mercury, I absolutely understand that internal war, that ping pong match, that tennis match that can go on in your mind sometimes, and maybe this is you needing to take a stance for those thoughts. So as much as it could be a verbal war, it could also be an internal war trying to decipher your emotions here. But this is you being very adamant about something, and I like that you're coming up with quite a bit of confidence here, Virgo. It shows that you've got initiative, and it shows you're not afraid to speak your truth, to speak your piece here. So I feel as though you're just going to be fueled with all this energy. It's been pent up for quite some time here, Virgo, and I definitely feel you need to express something. Now, it can also point to an air sign around you, whether you have one romantically, a child, a spouse, a lover, a friend, someone ruled by the signs of Gemini, Aquarius, or Libra here that's coming forward. And they've got, what I want to say is they've got hidden anxieties here with the 8 of Swords, yet they're coming up as quite confident here. So underneath it all, regardless of their charm, their confidence, you know, the way they're coming across, Virgo, they've got reservations is what I'm seeing here. So you definitely need to hear their piece, because if it's not necessarily going to be a facade, Virgo. I feel like by what they say, you'll be able to decipher how they really feel. You're extremely analytical. You've got this ability to be extremely observant and extract the important bits of information here. And I believe this is what's happening for you in the upcoming week, because that 8 of Swords is here. And what is the 8 of Swords? It's inner crisis, it's censorship, it's discomfort or feeling at fault. It could be that someone is feeling guilty here and someone needs to say their piece to you, okay? I feel like they're adamant. They need to express how they really feel. They're adamant about their true emotions, because you have the Knave of Chalices, and he's all about emotions. He's meditated on his emotions. He's aware of how he feels or how she feels. They've meditated this. They've thought about this. And then the fact that communication has come up 3 times, whether through words, thoughts, and text, literally a message here. So it's something that you definitely need to hear, Virgo. And it could be that this person feels somewhat anxious. They might have reservations about something. They may not feel as confident with you. Maybe they're losing their stance with you. Maybe they don't know where they stand, because this inner crisis shows that they're feeling somewhat disorientated here. Now, this of course could be you, Virgo. I don't think so though. I actually think it's someone around you that has some sort of reservations, and they'll need to say their piece. That theme for you is you need to hear this, Virgo, because it's going to indicate, you know, possibly a shift here, a shift in your friendship, in your business partnership, in your client-customer relationship, in your love relationships, in romantic and or platonic connections here as well, because the Knave is here. Now, for those that are dealing with a water sign, a Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio, the fact that the Knave has come up speaks quite prominently of how this person feels, because the Knave is the Knave of Chalices. I'm not sure if I said wands here, sorry. The Knave of Chalices is the priest of a newbie. Okay, it's study, confession, and meditation. For some of you, there's a water sign that's beginning to be extremely invested in you here, Leo. Virgo. I don't know why I said Leo, but I don't know if there's a connection between some of you and a Leo that's coming through. I have no idea why I said that. I apologize. Back to the Knave of Chalices, which is a Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio here. And they're becoming very, very invested in you, okay? They're studying themselves. They have a confession. It's a confession of love. It might come through some medium of communication, a text message, an online message, a letter. There's some sort of communication here about a confession and admittance. And you should appreciate that this person can feel like they can be honest with you, Virgo. This says a lot about you here. So some of you may receive this news very well. Others of you may feel somewhat despaired and unsure of how to receive this news. But for the most part, let's think about why they actually even told you this in the first place here. They have found solace, trust in you. And the reason why they're opening themselves up, confessing, opening up their heart, putting themselves out a limb here, becoming vulnerable. The reason why they've done this, because they've thought about it. Okay, it's not something that they've said in passing. They've actually thought about very deeply to communicate what it is that they need to say. And the fact that they choose to be open with you, the fact that they choose to be honest with you says a lot, Virgo. Let's read into the intention here. Why are they doing the things that are doing? Why are they doing the things that they are doing? Because they trust you. They obviously have reverence for you to be open in this way. They obviously want you to understand their point of view, want you to understand their perception. So this really speaks volumes about how the person is feeling, okay, and how they consider you. They take you into account when they're studying, you know, their feelings, their emotions, or their goals. So I will leave it at that though, Virgo. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a fantastic week ahead, and we'll chat very soon. Thanks again. Bye for now.